Look, we're gonna make this very short and sweet. Setup video. It's as simple as that. But before we get into this, phase the fuck up. Let's go, phase. It's Championship Sunday, baby. Major 1. Y'all know the fucking vibes. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this setup, man. My setup is packed. It's really powerful. I'll let y'all know that right now. I just upgraded a whole bunch of PC parts, so that's why I'm getting back into content creation again. Now I can actually be able to stream and make YouTube videos, all that stuff. So let's just go and get into it, man. We ain't gonna stall, man. We ain't gonna stall at all. Let's go and get it. So this is my setup as a whole. Like, it's in my living room. I live with my girl alone, so in our apartment. But this is my whole setup. I just kind of just what the room looks like. We got a little lamp over here in the corner too. And yeah, it does take up a lot of room. I'll be fair. I'll be real. I'll keep it 100. But it's definitely a pretty hard place to put. I have a big ass desk because I was dual PC. Once we get to that point again, we will, and the new PC will go. The old PC will go down there, and the new PC will go on top. But for right now, we're sticking with the single PC just until I get a new case. I'm only a couple parts away. I can show y'all. This is my new GPU right here, whatever, and I'll get into that later. But my other one is right here. I got an old one, and I got an old motherboard and some RAM and stuff like that. I got a power supply. I'm only missing a couple parts, so we'll go ahead and get into that. But look, I'll show y'all this TV real quick. It's big as hell. It's gigantic. It's an 85-inch TV. We got a little sound bar and a little sub down there for it. It's just crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'll be playing music and stuff like that on there, watching the games and shit. But let's just go and get into the setup. I mean, like I said, I don't want to stall too much. So we'll start off with the controllers, or actually we'll start off with the desk. So my desk is from IKEA. I actually had to drive to go get this. Funny story. We actually got the wrong top when we went and got it. I wasn't paying no attention. Neither was my girl. It was just a random present for me out of nowhere. That's just kind of how my girl is. She's real gift giving. You know what I mean? But it's an IKEA 85-inch linen something top or whatever. And I got the 2 Alex drawers to keep it stable with a pole in the middle. It's pretty sturdy. It's very big. It fits everything, which is nice. You got enough room to decorate and stuff like that. So that's one of my favorite things about it. Then you come over here, we got my controllers. I'll let y'all know right now, I'm really into Harry Potter, so if y'all see a lot of Harry Potter stuff, that's what that is. Like I said, I'll go into everything. I won't miss a beat. All right. Ooh, excuse me. So, yeah, let's just get into it. So these are all my controllers. They're actually in the order that I own them. And I'll tell you right now, these are all, every single one of these has something broken about it. I can list all of it right now. Triggers aren't mouse click. The cord for this one is tweaking, and now all of a sudden the left stick doesn't click down, so I can't run without having automatic sprint on for Call of Duty. Like I said, I play competitive Call of Duty, so that's why I have so many of these controllers. This controller, the triggers and stuff like that got broken. I actually don't even know how. It shit the bed on me after a day. It was working when I was using it. When I came back downstairs and used it, it stopped working. This one has terrible stick drift. Probably one of the worst I've seen. This one was my favorite controller. That's the only one I actually fully customized in an Atlanta Phase colorway. And it just stopped working for me. I can't remember exactly what was wrong with it. If I remember quickly, the back button stopped working, and then the triggers got jammed or whatever. For this one, I messed this up actually pretty badly on accident. So the joystick, I had a control freak on here. The control freak was on too tight, and when I pulled the control freak out, I pulled the whole entire stick out somehow without tearing out the plate. So I opened the controller and tried to put it back. Ever since I did that, I must have messed up the motherboard. But these two are the 2 controllers that work right now. I use this one the most. Really only because the triggers, you can hear our mouse click like that. Same with the bumpers. And these are 2, but they go down a little bit more. And I don't like that much give. But the thing about this controller that this one don't have is if you look closely or listen closely, that's mushy, right? And this one has clicky face buttons. So this one does have an advantage that this one doesn't, but this one, I don't pay too much attention to it. Like I said, I'm really big into Harry Potter, so we got some Harry Potter Funko Pops. There's Harry, Hermione, Lockhart. If y'all know who that is, y'all know who that is. We got Harry's wand right there as well. We can move over to peripherals or whatever. So I just got a random ass keyboard that I got from my cousin because I gave him my old one just so I could have a smaller keyboard. And then we got, of course, an M65 Pro mouse. I don't care about mice. I don't play keyboard or mouse, so I ain't never had to worry about it. But this chair is some kind of like GT racer chair. It was not expensive, so it's all good. Down here, we got some boxes. That's from my new motherboard I just got yesterday. And that's for my new CPU I just got yesterday. And then you see that down there. That's for the, I got a Harry Potter book set. And it's themed after the House of Ravenclaw. It's pretty dope. And then that's my old A40s box from the mixtape. I don't even use it no more. It's probably just hanging around in here somewhere. I'm not sure. I gotta find it. But, yeah. So then we'll move on to the monitors, man. I know my camera's shaking a lot, but it is what it is. I mean, this ain't no too serious of a video, you know what I mean? So this bottom one is a new one I got for Christmas. I actually got to open it early. Shout out to my girl. She's like the best when it comes to gift giving, bro. Like, no bull. It's 165 hertz. So that means basically if you get 100, you might be able to get 300 frames on the game, but you will only see 165 of that on your monitor. But that's still very high. Most people go with 120 or 144. But I went a little bit higher because Call of Duty is such a frame rate heavy game. And on top of that, it's a 1440p monitor. It's not a 1080p monitor. So it requires a more demanding set of specs of your PC, which I'll get into as well. Basically, if you want to play at a high frame rate on 1440p, you need a good graphics card specifically. But you also need a good CPU to complement that. Otherwise, your graphics card can't do all of its work. And that's where I ran into my issues from before. This top monitor is 144 hertz, but it's only a 1080p. Also, this one down here is a curved ultra-wide monitor. It's 32 inches, but this one above, I think, if I remember correctly, it's only 24. It might be 27, but I'm pretty sure it's only 24 because this is probably like 4 inches. 4 inches, yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's 24 shaved off. Now, for my headset, I use the DT990 Pros. They're for Warzone. They're very good. It's an open back headset. It works very, very well. I can hear absolutely everything. And I also have like a special audio tune. I don't care. It's supposed to be getting like G8 or whatever for Warzone, but until it does, I'm gonna use it because I can't hear any fucking footsteps because the audio of the game is so bad. But if I, say I didn't have that audio stuff, these would be a lot better than whatever the hell anybody else is using right now. But the thing about these is it has the same issue as this mic. This mic I have is the SM7, is the MV7. It's a little brother of the SM7B. This mic alone is about $250. But for both this mic and this headset, you need one of these, okay? And I'll be real with you, I could do a little bit more, but these have good enough preamps to be okay with it, but you have to have everything max volume. So both these, the headset and mic, are what you call gain hungry. And basically, you need an external power source to make them work at full compatibility and, get to their full potential. But the thing about that is, of course, like if you don't, you're not going to be able to hear your mic or you're not going to be able to hear stuff in your audio from your headset. And with something like a Go XLR, this is the Go XLR Mini. If you guys have ever watched one of your favorite streamers and they're doing like sound effects, or some shit like that, that's their Go XLR. And I just have half of one. It's called the Go XLR Mini. It has all the stuff that the regular Go XLR has, except for the sound effects. That's the only thing it don't got. And for that, I'm probably just going to get a Stream Deck anyway. Especially now that my PC's pack punched. So yeah. But yeah, this mic is amazing. You guys have heard it. It sounds way better than all your other fucking favorite creators' mics. I'm talking about the Roblox community. Sorry. Excuse me. I love y'all Warzone boys. But yeah. Over here we got a little Kobe mural that my girl got me for a present a while back. It's got everybody on there that was ever influenced on him. You know what I mean? Kobe with Gigi. You got LeBron's right here, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Sharif, Devin Booker, Magic Johnson, Jerry West, Paul Gasol. That's his wife and his other daughter. That's his other daughter. That's Sabrina from the WNBA. I can't remember his fucking name, but I never really cared about him. But this is agent, AI. That's Steve, and then MJ. So yeah, I pretty much remember everybody in it except for that one fucking dude. This is his agent. I just can't remember his fucking name. Like I said, I'm also a really big Harry Potter fan for the 8 millionth time. And y'all can see that that's I can't remember what it's called. It starts with a P, but it changes when you look at it differently. But that's Sirius Black from Prisoner of Azkaban. That's this little wanted poster from the movie. And then over here we got a candle. My girl loves candles. I love candles. We got some Harry Potter stuff again. It's a little Harry Potter thing I got for Christmas. It like pops out a little note at the top of his head. It's a Christmas ornament, but I never took it out the box. I like it in the box. That's a Voldemort, and then that's another one of Harry Potter. And we got some Harry Potter books up there that came from that set down below. Oh man. All right, so that was a whole lot of fucking talking. So last but not least, let's just go ahead and get into the PC. and it's a beast. It is a beast. I definitely would like to change the case, which we will do eventually, but you know, for now this will do. So what most people are always intrigued about with PCs is the GPU. So I went Team Red. I had the AMD RX 7900 XTX. It's the second best graphics card out. Does very well at 4K gaming, and I don't even play on 4K. So you already know it does excellent at 1440p. For a CPU, which is right behind that little cooler right there, I have the 7800 X3D. It's the best gaming CPU out that you can get, that your money can buy. If you want to do something like streaming or something like that, or like more heavy workforce like loads and stuff like that, you would want to get something like the 7900 X3D, 7950X, or maybe even like go Intel and get like the 14900K, something like that. But if you're really just a gamer and you're not really worried about the quality too much, this is definitely the best gaming CPU out by far. But yeah, I got Cooler Master Cooler. My RAM sticks right there are just Corsair. Then the fans are just the ones that came with the case, man. But yeah, I mean, that's my setup, dog. It's a pack a punch. I know I talked hella fast, but it sure is a beaut. Ooh, I almost tripped over this. Goddamn, my cat just in the middle of the floor and shit. I know y'all peeped that cup over there too. That's an Atlanta FaZe cup. I'm all phased out. Same with my wallpaper. That's a wallpaper for FaZe. But look, I mean, that's what it is, man. I mean, I definitely invested. I put a lot of time into this. And, you know, I'd definitely be geeking out. I can't lie. I know a lot of stuff now. You know, oh, I said I wasn't going to forget nothing, man. I forgot something. Look, that's a wireless charger for my phone. And then that's just the monitor mount. So, yeah. But I ain't want to leave nothing out. Shit, that little thing behind there is to keep the temperature of the house. But, yeah. But, man, like, this shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I be talking so fast whenever I do these. I just feel like there's not enough time in the world to kind of like, you know, get into it. See my Nike Elite bag over there. And that's a PC that I get to just fuck around with all the time whenever I want to like mess with parts and shit. I got that from school when I was in college. But yeah, that's it, man. That's my setup. Y'all have a good one, boys. Yeah.